All black everything, all black everything. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, tell a friend. We back with the Tavistock Institute, right where we left off. Killing of the King, chapter 3. Moving right along, you know. Got a nice little half a book to go. Like you share, subscribe it, put your thumbs up like you're hitchhiking. All black everything, thinkers play, thinkers want it. We going back in it. I do not own the rights to this music. Peace to the Queen, Sade. Once again, we vibing and we continue. It says, quote, the killers were not caught. The Warren Commission was a whitewash. There was a sense that the men who ordered the assassination were grinning somewhere over cocktails, and out of this, a near a nearly psychedelic wonder-sized or seized the American population, an awesome shiver before the realization that whoever could kill the president of the United States in broad daylight and get away with it could get away with anything. End quote. A hidden government behind the visible government of these United States became painfully obvious in a kind of subliminal way and lent an undercurrent of a hallucinogenic to our reality. Welcome to Oz, thanks to the men behind Oswald and Ruby. Quote, there was a transfer of power in the collective group mind, the American masses, from the public power of the elected frontman chief executive to the unelected invisible college capable of terminating him with impunity, end quote. For the first time in their history since the 1926 Masonic assassination of writer William Morgan, Americans were forced to confront the vertiginous ways of a hidden power ruling their world. Sir James Fraser, writing in The Golden Bowl, a study in magic and religion, explains that when, quote, the divine king, end quote, is murdered by one who is himself stronger or craftier, those powers of divinity, end quote, end quote, excuse me, which were the kings are sympathetically and contagiously transferred from the vanquished to the victor. Rituals, rituals, rituals. It says, quote, the entry of this awareness into the subconscious group dreaming mind of the American masses instituted a new sim, sim, simulacrum, excuse me, the shocking introduction of a diametrically different new reality is a classic scenario of another phase of alchemical programming known to the cryptocracy as clamors, end quote. Excuse me. Let me get a little drink. You see all these games being played by the government, and it still goes on to this day. Let's see. Now, the American people were forced to confront a scary alternative reality, the reality of a shadow government over which they had neither control or knowledge. The shepherding process was thus accelerated with a vengeance. Avant-garde advertising, music, politics, and news would hereafter depict, especially in electronic media, sometimes fleeting, sometimes openly, a shadow side of reality, an underground amoral funhouse current associated with extreme sex, extreme violence, and extreme speed, accelerating everything up. That's why they don't want you out nation, you know what I'm saying? Sitting down, reading the book. Damn shame, man. We gotta change things around. The time is up. The time is now. It says, quote, the static images of the suit and tie talking heads of establishment, religion, government, politics, and business were subtly shown to be subordinate to the shadow state, which the American people were gradually getting a bigger glimpse of out of the corner of the collective eye, through their collective eye. The interesting function of this phenomenon is that it simultaneously produces both terror and adulation and undercurrents, and undercuts any offensive against it among its recipients, which does not possess the same jump cut speed and funhouse ambience. Mm-mm-mm. And it's getting deeper. We're gonna leave it right there. We'll come right back where we left off. We're getting through this Tavistock Institute, Chapter 3, The Killing of the King. Do your own research, man. It's that time. Waking up from sleeping giants. Peace and love. All black everything. Checking us out. Peace, love, checking us out. Like it, share it, subscribe it. Put your thumbs up like you hitchhiking. Come on. We back. We coming back. We coming back.